Deep in the quiet neighborhood of Eldridge Lane, the Whistler house loomed with an air of mystery and unease. Having stood abandoned for over 2 decades, it was more legend than reality for most locals. Stories swirled about its last inhabitants, the enigmatic Collins family, who vanished one foggy evening, leaving behind no traces but their belongings. Caroline Bennett, a true crime podcaster known for her knack for unraveling cold cases, was drawn to the house's lore. With recorder in hand and a determination unshaken by the ghost stories, she arrived at Whistler House as dusk began to fall. The front door creaked open as though it had been anticipating her arrival, setting her heart racing with the thrill of the unknown. Inside, walls bore the marks of time, and dust lay thick like the snow of winters past. As she explored, Caroline documented her journey, describing the faded family photos still hanging, the antique grandfather clock, its hands frozen at 8:07, and the eerie, continuous ticking emanating from somewhere within the house. Though oddly, the clock remained still. Among the whispers of the house itself, Caroline's professional instincts caught something amiss in the atmosphere, subtle but unmistakably present. She followed this gut feeling until she found herself drawn to the attic, a place no local dared to speak of. As she ascended the narrow, creaky stairs to the attic, a sense of anticipation gripped her. Her flashlight beam danced across cobweb boxes and moth-riddled furniture until it landed on something startling, a small, leather-bound diary resting atop an old trunk. Inside the diary were entries dated from the days leading up to the Collins disappearance. Each page painted a narrative of fear and foreboding, detailing strange noises at night and shadowy figures glimpsed out of the corner of the eye. The final entry was abruptly cut mid-sentence, as if the writer's fate had caught up with them too swiftly. Caroline's hands trembled slightly as she recorded the contents, feeling both the anticipation of discovery and an inexplicable dread. It was then that she felt it, the unmistakable sensation of being watched. She turned, heart pounding, but saw only the shifting shadows flickering against the aging wood. Driven by equal parts fear and intrigue, Caroline left Whistler House, piecing together the story she had uncovered, a narrative wrapped in mystery, teetering between reality and the supernatural. Her podcast episode on the Collins family became an overnight sensation, reviving the chilling tales of Eldridge Lane. Yet for some, the fate of the Collins remained an unsettling mystery, an echo of the unanswered questions held captive by the silent walls of Whistler House.